Hey y'all, it's Ciarra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So if you have Capricorn in your North Node, you can watch this video because we are doing a video on your life purpose, and the North Node is important when it comes to our life purpose. Now, I'm going to say this in all the videos, we probably have more than one life purpose. So this is what you should be focused on at this time. Okay, I know for me, I'm a multi-talented person. But just because you're talented in certain areas doesn't necessarily mean that's what your life purpose is. I'm just seeing what these notifications are. Nothing important. Okay. Anywho, so please leave me a message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Forgot to say that because some of y'all need to be told that every time. The first card that came out was the Five of Wands. Okay, and usually you see people fighting on the traditional Five of Wands card, but you see here she has these pieces on a chessboard. Now, because of the depiction on the Five of Wands card, sometimes we forget that card can be about competition. Okay, we just see them fighting. But this one really plays into the competition aspect, the strategic aspect, okay? The pawn aspect, playing people like a pawn. Okay, so whatever you're supposed to be doing for your life purpose, you are supposed to be implementing strategy. Whatever your job is or whatever it is that you're meant to do, you need to be strategic. Okay, you may be somebody that competes in different types of competitions. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. You may compete in competitions that literally help for you to win money. Okay, you could be a chef. You could be, they have those cooking contests. You could be a model. Whatever your field is, there's a lot of competition, but it looks like you're gonna do just fine in that. Okay. We have the Two of Cups here. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So yeah, we have the Two of Cups here. So you're going to be able to build strong relationships with people. Whatever your business is or your life purpose is probably going to, your relationships or your ability to build relationships with people is going to be important. We have the Death card here, which could be Scorpio energy. You can have Scorpio somewhere important in your birth chart. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so you may be able to connect with people because you are meant to do some kind of transformative work with this Death card here, Scorpio card. So once again, you could be doing like some type of mentorship, life coach work, connecting with people by showing people that yes, I've been through things, I've gone through things, I've been wounded, but wounds heal. Okay, so you're going to be very transparent about your life and the things that you've gone through, and your transparency, you may be a content creator or something like that, and your transparency is what's going to cause people to be drawn to you, and that's going to make you stand out from the competition. Very realistic person, very authentic person. Your authenticity has something to do with your life purpose. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles card here, definitely helping people to break generational curses, helping people to build strong foundations. You could even be a financial advisor or something like that, or telling people how you basically built something out of nothing. Maybe you have a rags to riches story. Okay, you could be an entrepreneur, and you know there's ups and downs that go along with that. But if you are an entrepreneur, you know for sure your relationships with people are very important. What do they say? Your network, WORK, is your net worth. WORTH, okay? So you're definitely going to have to network a lot in whatever your life purpose is. We have King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. This is mentor type of energy. This is being stern, okay? This is having tough love for people, but being very, very loving, okay? But teaching people how to love themselves. And whatever it is you're doing, it may be in a tough love capacity. You could be an enforcer. You could be somebody that, you know, implements consequences for people, like a judge, a police officer, an investigator. I already said life coach, mentor, a teacher of some kind. We'll get into the careers in just a moment. We have 8 of Swords, and we have the Chariot, helping people to, you know, get themselves out of a bind. Not helping people to feel sorry for themselves, but helping people to get the skills that they need, tap into the skills that they need to go from the 8 of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, where everything is working in their favor. Okay, you are the type of person, you see these gears here, you can see through people. And you can clearly see what a problem is. You can clearly see the inner workings. You could be an engineer. Okay, that could be what your career or your life purpose is. Or you have the mind of an engineer, where you're able to quickly get down to what the issue is or what the problem is. So whatever you're doing, whatever your life purpose is to help people solve problems. Okay? Whether it be in a practical sense or a spiritual sense. It could be both. You could be merging the two. Let's get some cards about what your possible career could be. Let's do that. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to say this in every video today. I just have this weird sense of calm. Y'all know I usually talk a little bit fast and I talk a little bit louder. And I move my hands around, very animated. I'm very calm today for some reason. I don't know what that is. Please give me a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to their life purpose. We have the Pioneer. Very inventive. Like I said, you all could be an engineer. Please give me a message for life purpose for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We have the Democrat. I want to see what her book says about the Democrat, because we are finding out in times like these that democracy isn't what we think it is, especially the Democratic Party. It's not what we think it is. It's not really, as you know, for the people like we thought it should be. It says, many of us believe we are being fair and just, but is it simply our beliefs and our filters that make us somehow feel righteous? Seek balance and create greater focus on equality in what you are doing by silencing your inner voice and personal views for a moment. It is really fair. Is this really fair? And does it take into account longer term possibilities, not only for others, but also yourself? The Democrat acknowledges outside influences as relevant to them. Even if they do not agree with them, they will clear space to listen, to observe, and to understand the needs, positions, and goals of other people and institutions. So the meanings of this card are responsibility, fairness, balance, choice, justice. The astrological sign of Libra. So this goes with the Libra sign. So you all could have Libra somewhere significant in your birth chart. The deities this is associated with are Themis and Equitus. So in this deck, the Democrat is more so just like the Justice card. Okay, you all could be a judge. Okay, like I think I said, you could be somebody that enacts Consequences on people. I believe I said that for y'all, not Libra, but I think I said that for y'all. So yeah, tough love is here. Tough love is showing up. Whatever y'all doing, y'all gonna be showing tough love, being some kind of enforcer, okay, making people be accountable for their actions. We have the Alchemist card. You could be into alchemy, manifestation. Maybe you're a manifestation coach or teaching people how to manifest. Or you could be a scientist, okay? Or you could be very into science. But I just keep hearing enforcer. Enforcer. We have the advocate, okay? So, yeah, you will advocate for people. So, when I'm talking about enforcer, maybe you are making the people who perpetrate crimes or injustices against others, holding them accountable. Using your skills to hold people accountable. But also relating to people. We have the hero here. Okay, so with this 5 of Wands card, you all could be a lawyer as well. Helping people, advocate for people in court. Or have a non-profit organization. You know, like those organizations that help victims of domestic violence and things of that nature. We have grandfather and we have King of Cups. Okay, you're a very wise person. A lot of the times we look at grandfathers as being more nurturing than actual fathers are, because, and the same with grandmothers, you know how like people will say, your parents may say, oh, your grandma or your grandfather, they're way easier on you than they were on us. They used to beat us or throw stuff at us or cuss us out, or they didn't allow us to get away with half of the stuff they're letting you get away with. So you're very wise and you're a very nurturing person, and you're going to be using that towards your life purpose. We have presence here. Okay, you don't have to be big and boastful for your presence to be felt. Okay, people will have reverence for you, and you don't have to show up like a big bad bully. Okay, people respect you because you're relatable, and you're going to be able to use those skills. We have grandmother here too, Grace. So very wise, very balanced as far as your masculine, feminine energy. You could be an old soul. Okay, so you might not even be that old, but you may have more maturity than people that are older than you. You may be counseling people that are older than you, people that have lived this lifetime longer than you. And that could be because you are an old soul, or maybe you've gone through things. Rhythm maker, tempo. You could be a dancer or a musician, or meant to incorporate that into your business somehow. Many people have several talents. I know readers who can sing as well, so they use their voice, their singing voice, to draw people in also. I don't want to say siren because I don't know if people associate that with good or bad, but hey, maybe a siren. Please give me a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You could, I think I mentioned Scorpio. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your birth chart that's significant, because I keep thinking about Scorpio. We got hero again, artist, creativity, lover. You could be a marriage counselor or something like that. You're connecting with people through love. So even though you're a Capricorn, and a lot of times they say Capricorns don't show their emotions and things of that nature, people still see you as a very nurturing person. You just keep it real with people. Magician, we have Magician and Alchemist come out. You could be helping people to learn how to transmute energy. Okay, that could be a big part of your life purpose. Teaching people to learn how to transmute energy to work for their benefit. What cards did I use and what cards didn't I use? Let me shuffle these because I didn't shuffle them from the last reading I did. This is why I like to do get the cards out first, and I think I'm gonna do that for all the next readings because this shuffling be taking up too much time. Please give me a message for a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to their life purpose. Please give me a message for, whoop, that came out, okay. Goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. I said you all are going to be using your wisdom to help other people. And once again, these people may even be older than you, okay? But you have the wisdom of somebody that has lived a very long time. We have addicts. You all could be helping people that have some sort of addiction. Poet, you all could be writers, okay? Writers, whether it be writing poetry or writing music. Please give me a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Femme Fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Like I said, you all could be dancers, okay? Tapping into the sensual energy of being a dancer, whether it be dancing, ballroom dancing, hip-hop dancing, traditional culture dances like belly dancing, or like, I don't know what it's called when they do the hula dancing or something like that. Oh my God, these cards really ticking me off. We got networker. I told you, you guys are going to have to network. Okay, whatever your life purpose is, it's going to involve networking. It says enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal professional life. Okay, y'all have a lot of Libra energy. So you all could be judges, mediators, arbitrators. That could be your career, but your life path or life purpose is most likely more than that, okay? But that may be how you meet the people that you need to meet in order, or network with people. But you definitely will feel the urge to incorporate creativity in whatever it is that you're doing. We have Pioneer once again. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Creating new ways of doing things. People may call you crazy, this, that, and the other. Mystic reveals the intimate union with the divine. You all could be readers. But with this Pioneer, I said people may call you crazy for doing what you're doing. You may do things that, you know, different than how they've been done before. And it's going to really make you stand out above the competition, like I said. So people are going to have to eat their words. You all may actually invent something that's going to be very useful. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. What? Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So I believe this is situations like when we talk about Good Samaritan, where you're helping, you're having to help. You see, by happenstance, being in a certain place at a certain time, you see something going down with a stranger, and you feel like you got to help because you're there, you know, because you can. So sometimes the work you do may not feel rewarding, okay, especially if you're doing advocacy work, public servant type work, working at shelters, working to get laws changed for the better for people. You know, a lot of the times those jobs, being a teacher, can seem like thankless jobs, and they can seem unrewarding. So whatever you're doing, you may feel like that at times, but you're definitely going to be rewarded for doing that type of work, okay? Please give me a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Transformation. I think I told you, helping people to transmute energy. You're going to be doing some kind of transformative work. We have tension here, and we had that 5 of Wands card. So whatever you're doing is going to involve competition. It's going to involve possibly having to argue, like being a lawyer or a politician. Power struggles, what we have here. So negotiation. You all could be insurance adjusters as well. I'm not saying that's your life purpose now, but that y'all could be doing that right now. Aquarius, the diplomat, and I think we got the Democrat as well. The subconscious, helping people work through their subconscious issues. Emotions, we got the moon, emotions, helping people to work through their emotions. Pisces, the dreamer, and the moon card can also represent Pisces too, so y'all may have Pisces in your birth charts. We got mystical, which we already had the mystic card. Psychic, you guys are very intuitive. Psychic, you may be meant to do psychic work. We got the addictions card here, okay? Like I said, some of y'all may be working with addicts. Some of these people could be gambling addicts. So you may be teaching people how to be disciplined with their money, but they can be addicts in other aspects as well. We have love. I said you guys are going to be reaching people through love and being a nurturing person and being relatable, but also being like a no-nonsense type of person as well. We got home, foundations. This goes along with the 10 of Pentacles cards that was out, okay? You're helping people to build strong foundations. You may have to tear somebody's house down and demolish their house. That's where the enforcer part of you is coming in, knocking down all the things that are not working for people and helping them to rebuild stronger foundations. 6th house, work, health, nutrition, diet. You all could be nutritionists as well. We got philosophy. You could be philosophers, writers. Discovery is here, so like pioneer. Higher education. You could be college professors. We got the word wisdom here. Okay, I said you all are very wise. You're going to be sharing your wisdom, your philosophies on things. People are going to want to hear you break down certain situations. And tell them what you think they mean. Communication, thoughts, learning, early education. You all could be early education teachers or college. So that's on both ends of the spectrum. Kids that are very, very young or young adults up until older adults when it comes to college. Opposition, confrontation. We keep getting this confrontation energy. You are basically, like I said, advocating for people in some way, shape, or form. And whatever you're doing, you're going to have to deal with pushback, okay? Like I said, you could be a lawyer. You could be a police officer or something like that. A teacher. You could be a psychic. You could be a psychologist, a counselor, a life coach. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's not going to always be easy. And you're going to have people that are going to push back. You're going to have people that are going to want to listen to you and do the work. And you're going to have people that aren't going to want to listen to you and do the work. Or you're going to have people that are going to want to stop you because the work that you're doing is helping humanity on a whole. Okay? As a whole. You could be a politician, or you could be somebody that advocates for certain laws to be changed. I keep getting lobbyists, but I don't want to say lobbyists because I feel like sometimes there's a negative connotation with that, because it's like they don't always lobby for things that are helpful to everyone as a whole. But you could be a lobbyist, or you could be going against lobbyists. Yeah, something like that. Some kind of enforcer, some kind of mentor, somebody that basically, you know how, like, I don't want to use Iyanla because I think she was tripping with this bus thing, but you know how people would give her pushback on her show a lot, and even get disrespectful. So you may even have to deal with disrespect in your line of work, but whatever you do is important and it's needed. And sometimes you may feel like it's a thankless job, but you will be rewarded for doing it. So you just have to hang in there. I don't know if I used these cards or not. Please give me a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to their life purpose. Did I use these? I don't think I did. Upskill, work, career, crossroads. You may be, whatever your life purpose is, you may have to hold a license for it where you have to do CE credits every once in a while. Because it could be an industry where things are constantly changing. So you're having to constantly recertify or learn new things. Or you could be a teacher or professor, like I said. We have have courage. I told y'all this is going to be something that's not necessarily easy. People are going to come against you. People may try to tear you down and slander your name. Because you're doing some work that's very important here. We have teach and share. I said you all are going to possibly be teachers. It doesn't have to be in the traditional capacity. Oh my goodness. We have balance yourself and reconnect with Mother Earth. You're going to have to learn how to ground and keep yourself grounded because you are going to have people coming at you left and right. Treat your body well, exercise, meditate, get massages. You're going to have to take very good care of yourself, your physical well-being, and your mental health, because whatever you're doing, people are going to want to try to stop you. And then I just said take care of your mental health, your physical health, and your this whole self health card just came out. Ground yourself, natural therapies. You could be a homeopathic doctors, and we hear that a lot of the times they may be coming up missing, or they may end up getting taken out, or they may end up being put into a scandal, but it's more of a conspiracy to where people are trying to sully their name. You know, they're going against big pharmaceutical companies and things like that. So you could be a homeopathic doctor. Earth magic is coming up. You all need to connect with the earth. That's going to help you all to be grounded. Okay. And that may be your Capricorn. So earth magic makes sense for y'all working with the elements. Okay. Connect with past loved ones. You all may have mediumship abilities as well. And explore your creative side. So yeah, you'll be incorporating creativity and whatever it is you're doing as well. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Capricorns, feel free to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm super calm today, so I don't have as much energy and as much moving around as I normally do, but hopefully you all were able to take something from this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Toodles.